Give me a high five. Eating all your dinner and all your yogurt. High five. Psh, high five. Psh, high five. Psh. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you want a snack, 'cause you are big and fat. If you want a snack, clap your hands. This is the realistic side of finding out your child's got leukemia. Do not take life for granted. For those who don't know us, this is me, Scott. This is my wife, Katie, and this is our son, Super Ted. We are the Bridge family, trying to get the most out of this rat race we all call life. On the 24th of February 2023, our whole world got turned upside down when we got told our 9-month-old son had been diagnosed with high-risk AML leukemia. For anyone that doesn't know what that stands for, it's acute myeloid leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer. Yes, I said it. Cancer. As you can imagine, life froze. Every parent's worst nightmare was happening right in front of our eyes. With childhood cancer happening more and more frequently across the world, we decided to document our journey from start to finish to raise awareness and give cancer within children the exposure it deserves. We hope these videos give people a raw, detailed insight into what's involved, the treatment, the day-to-day hospital life, the emotions that come with having a child with cancer. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle up as we take you along on this whirlwind of a journey to save our son's life. And remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. So if you're interested in following our journey, don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you can stick with us on this battle against cancer. Welcome back to our channel, where you're joining us on our second round of chemotherapy in our son's battle against AML leukemia. It was only right that we started off, as we always do in our hospital rooms. Operation Make It Feel Like Home had commenced.
Teddy, what's that? That's a lion. What noise does a lion make?
As you can see, our superhero of a son was recovering well, and we were all happy to be back in the safety of Gosh. Every minute was precious and we did our best to make it simply feel normal.
Good morning, people. I hope everyone is well. Today is Teddy B's birthday and it is going to be a good one to remember. But I just wanted to update you all, as I said yesterday, quickly on some information we had from our BMT meeting yesterday. We found out that our donor is a 41-year-old male from Germany.
Little did we know that, like all things since starting this journey, things don't always go to plan. And this was the case here. But let's carry on with the story.
Now, Teddy was lucky enough to have a few different options in terms of his BMT. There was two from Germany, one from Turkey, and an umbilical cord.
Interesting. But you'll have to join us in our later videos to see how this pans out, as trust me, it didn't go to plan. Teddy B, I'm coming for you. It's your birthday.
Hello.
We couldn't believe it had been a year since our boy entered the world at 11:11 p.m. on the 11th of May. The evidence is there. He was always going to be special from the minute he was born. As Teddy was recovering so well, we spoke to the doctors to see if we could take him back to the flat and enjoy his birthday as a family.
You one and only? No others? No. You got the dog, 36.7.
With the final set of obs and his temperature being perfect, we packed a day bag and took the time to spend the day in a beautiful birthday bubble.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
It was incredible. We left the hospital behind for a matter of hours and enjoyed every moment, but with a blink of an eye, we were back in the hospital with our cups topped up with pure love.
Have you had a good birthday? Yeah.
Proud of you, mate. Love you millions.
What do you think, Ted? Should we open one? Good boy. Wow, look. It's tiring, isn't it?
Just because we were in hospital, we were determined not to let Teddy's strength and growth slow down. With the help of the occupational therapist, we continued to work on this day by day so he continued to be a big, strong boy.
Well done, Ted.
Superstar.
When he was feeling rough after chemotherapy, this would never happen. But as he was feeling better, we took every opportunity to take advantage of his good moments and progress our little cub further.
Row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Hey!
Coming in, baby. Ted.
We had been waiting for this moment for months, when he could go out of the room and be free in his scooter on the ward. Due to his infections, he wasn't able to do this, until now.
Yeah, clever boy.
We're going on a roller coaster. Oh no.
With him looking and feeling so well, this led to a little bit more effort into Teddy's pre-bed dance tradition.
You've been a big strong boy and an adult apple. Yeah, me. That's Daddy's, but now yours.
We even had the privilege of one of Kate's best friends visiting all the way from New York as a surprise, whilst we waited for Teddy's neutrophils to rise so we could be discharged for recovery.
See if we've extended our animal knowledge. What noise does a lion make? Good boy. What noise does an elephant make? Good boy. And what noise does a fish make? Good boy. And what noise does Teddy make? So we have an update for you. Our head consultant came in and he basically told us that Teddy's neutrophils have shot up. So they were 0.04 yesterday and they are now 0.11, which is amazing to have shot up that much in a day or two. We're meant to be having all the retests done tomorrow, but they are not going to go ahead. They're going to be rescheduled for next Friday. But the big news that he came in with is he's happy with Teddy and they are discharging us. They are sending us home. So yeah, it's come as a bit of a shock to us because we haven't had any time to sort of organise our lives and the flat and whatever. But we have also made the decision that due to the fact we're going to have a few weeks off just for him to recover until his BMT, home is the right answer. This is obviously incredible news, but it comes with a real heavy heart because it wasn't what we had planned. We had planned to be up here till cure. Like, we wanted to stay in our safety bubble, but because of what we had went through at Chelsea and whatever, it's a long time to have to keep ourselves contained in our flat when we actually have an opportunity to spend some time at home and be normal. This is going to be harder than you'll ever know because it's coming back to a reality that we aren't actually allowed to come back to yet because he isn't cured. We still have the biggest part of this journey to go. So the emotions with it is just going to be heavy, really, really heavy. But we'll be seeing our dog for the first time in 3 months. We will be going home as a family for the first time in 3 months. It's massive for us. It's huge, but we believe it's an educated gamble and we're willing to take it. Although we will be heading home tomorrow, it's crazy to say, we will be back and forth from Gosh because his next Friday he's obviously got to come up for his retest and his lumbar puncture. He's also potentially going to have to come up to have his stomach peg fitted, and there's also a lot of pre-BMT checks that we will need to be coming back up to Gosh for as an outpatient. So yeah, so much to think about, so much to do. Like, we would just thought it was a normal Friday, Thursday night here, whatever it is. But now it's all spun on its head again, and we've suddenly got to collapse the room, ready to leave tomorrow. We've got to go and grab stuff from the flat to not move out full time, but move out of there temporarily for a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's mad. Very, very, very overwhelming, but we think it's a good thing. It is a good thing. We think it's the right thing to do, even though we've questioned ourselves so many times. But I think I've said this before, but one of the main deciding factors for us was the fact that if Teddy didn't make it out of BMT and we missed an opportunity as a family to spend some time at home, then it'll be something that we couldn't necessarily live with. We have this opportunity now to go home and be vaguely normal whilst he's well and recovering, to see Willow and him together, to be together as a family in our garden. Oh, mate, it's mad. It's tough. But yeah, we've got to do it. We've got to do it. So yeah. But for now, Kate's gone back to the flat to organise it all, ready to leave tomorrow, and I'm going back with Ted to the hospital to get him down for the last night. Hopefully have a nice night, but yeah, tomorrow's the start of a new chapter. But even though we will be going home, we will be taking you on our journey with us when we are home as well, because that is just as important as being in a hospital. The fact we actually get the opportunity to spend some time together is so special, and we're going to take every day with both hands. So yeah, here's to tomorrow. It's going to be an emotional one, I know it will be, but the whole thing's been emotional. So yeah, new chapter, and we shall see you tomorrow when we are finally heading home temporarily. And one last thing to add is that the support that we've had from day one up here and at home is just incredible, like mind-blowing. But to be coming back and seeing some of it will be absolutely incredible, but on the same hand, incredibly overwhelming. Like, we've only seen it through the eyes of a phone. So yeah, but one thing I will say is that Teddy is still very, very, very vulnerable, and as much as people would love to come and see us and turn up on our doorstep, unfortunately it's not what we can do at the minute. He is still, as I said, so vulnerable. He's still so vulnerable to infections and diseases and stuff like that he can pick up off anything and anyone, so we've got to be so careful. So yeah, nothing will change. We still need to keep our distance from everyone. We still can't go to supermarkets and stuff like that. So if people can respect that, then it will mean more than you'll ever know, because it's so overwhelming for us. We are purely just going to be treating this as some time to spend with myself, Katie and Teddy and Willow all together in our home. So as much as we may see some of our family whilst we're down there, it isn't. We would throw a party tomorrow if we could. We really, really would. But we are nowhere near cure. We still have a battle to do, and his health is paramount. So yeah, but onto the new chapter we go. This could be the last time I push this pram into Elephant Ward, because tomorrow we'll be walking out of here, hopefully, providing he doesn't spike a fever tonight. And the next time we'll be entering a ward may well be in Robin Fox for BMT. Now there's a kicker. Madness, absolute madness. But Elephant Ward, it has been one hell of a pleasure. Tomorrow we move on and turn that page to the next chapter of our book. This could be the last time we stay or see Elephant Ward Room 7. It's going to be a hard day tomorrow. It's finally going back to home after 3 months, finally seeing Willow. Yeah, it's going to be an emotional roller coaster, but an opportunity that we cannot be missed, because who knows what BMT could bring. And we have an opportunity to spend 3 weeks together as a family and create some memories, and it's an opportunity that we need to take. So hopefully it's full of incredible times and a little bit of normality for 3 weeks before the hardest battle begins. So yeah, let the good times roll. As this chapter was coming to an end, our emotions were all over the place. We were finally going to have to step out our safety of our London bubble and temporarily step into our unexpected home bubble, which we knew was going to come with so much emotion. But with memories as a family to be created, it was time to put our big family pants on and live for today, as we all know that tomorrow is never promised. It felt like deja vu collapsed in our room on Elephant Ward, but hopefully this was for the last time. The last one we'll do in the hospital, hey, for a while. Want a sticker? Ooh. Last medication. Sorry mate, you've got to go. Big strong boy. Good boy. Last little bit, and then we'll do the next ones at home. Who's a big clever boy? Well done, mate. Yay!
Street Super Ted!
With the final medications given and Ted's last breakfast going in, our time here on Elephant Ward was nearly up.
Excuse Teddy's breakfast, Amy. We have your medications. All we are waiting for is the doctor's handover, and the day doctors will be doing our discharge, so we're waiting for the discharge notes. And then we are off to pack the car, then back to the flat to... Bit of apple. Back to the flat to sort that out, pack the car up, and... Okay. Thought that was a choke then. Woo! Yeah, and then we're heading for home. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, mate. Yeah, we are pretty much packed up here. Everything's collapsed, so yeah, onward bound. Another room closure of number 7 Elephant Ward.
Dear Cancer, you have hold of my son. You have hold of our life. But you do not have control over our happiness and the strength, determination and courage to beat you.
Are you ready to go home, my boy? We've got some memories to make. High five! See you later, Elephant Ward. Home to a legend of the big strong boy.
We will spend every minute of every day smiling through the hard times and laughing through the good times. We will not back down, and you will not beat us.
Big clap!
Homeward bound. We can't thank everyone enough for the messages of support we've received from all of you following our journey. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to continue on to our next chapter of this journey to save our son's life. In our next video, we face all the emotions head on, like returning back to Bridge HQ after 3 months, seeing our dog again for the first time, finding out the results after chemo 2, and making sure we live each day in our short time at home whilst we wait to see our fate to whether we are returning back to God to proceed with our last stage of this journey, the bone marrow transplant. And you should all know by now, please live for today, as tomorrow is never promised.